She claimed it was a game that ended badly.
We decided to play hide and seek, right? Okay.
But when officers found a video on her phone, the entire story changed.
When did you do CPR?
This morning, when I found it.
Before you called?
Yes!
It's 1 o'clock right now.
I tried. I was awake, but I actually got out of the bed at like 12:30ish, whatever. So I came downstairs, and I was like, oh, he's in the suitcase still. And that's when I found him, and I took him out, and I tried doing CPR, and then I called him, and then I called you guys.
What they saw wasn't just unexpected, it was disturbing. A man, trapped in a suitcase, calling out for help, and the woman filming, laughing, and recording every second.
Sarah.
Fuck you.
Sarah.
Stupid.
Sarah.
That's my name. Don't wear it up.
Sarah. I can't fucking breathe, babe. Seriously.
Yeah.
When officers arrived at the Winter Park apartment in February 2020, they were met by a woman who seemed unusually composed. Sarah Boone calmly explained that her boyfriend, Jorge Torres Jr., was unresponsive after what she described as a harmless night of drinks and a game of hide-and-seek. She said he got into the suitcase voluntarily and somehow never made it out. But behind that calm demeanor was a story that didn't line up.
I fell asleep,
Okay.
forgetting that he was
So
in
you
the
guys
suitcase.
were playing the hide and go.
Yes.
And at some point you put him in the suitcase?
No, he got in the suitcase. So he thought it would be funny to be put in the suitcase. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to joke with you and I'll zip you up and make him, squirm a little bit, whatever it is. But then I fell asleep. I fell asleep.
Where was the suitcase?
Right where
You got
it
in
is.
it, right down there?
Yes.
You zipped him in there?
Yes.
Thought he would be funny, a little
It
drunk.
was. We both were laughing about it.
Okay.
And then I fell asleep
Where did you fall asleep at?
upstairs.
In your bedroom?
Yes.
Okay.
Totally forgetting that he was in the suitcase still.
Okay. And then you came back downstairs?
This morning, or this afternoon, yes, when I got
ballpark,
up.
what time?
12:30-ish. I was awake, but I totally forgot that he was in the suitcase.
In the interrogation room, Sarah remained casual, often shifting blame, making jokes, and denying any wrongdoing. That is, until officers told her what they had found on her phone. While reviewing her phone, detectives found a set of videos that would change everything. One clip in particular showed Jorge zipped inside a suitcase, struggling and asking to be let out. His voice is clear, he's clearly distressed. But Sarah kept recording, responding with sarcasm. At one point, she says, "This is how I feel when you make me upset." It was filmed just hours before she called 911. These weren't deleted, they weren't hidden, they were sitting right there on her phone. When detectives played the video back for her, in the room, her tone changed. The laughter was gone, the jokes stopped. Her story, that it was an accident, now had a serious contradiction.
We should probably see that hole. That
He
you're
essentially
talking
would have been
about.
able to get out.
Huh.
Alcohol.
Based off what you're telling us, he should have been able to get out.
Okay.
But the video shows him attempting to get out, begging to get out, and he can't. So that's just what we're trying to figure out. I don't know if maybe you had too much to drink, you zipped it up all the way, and then,
I did not zip it up all the way.
Okay, well.
I did not zip it up all the way.
The footage showed awareness, it showed time passing, it showed choices being made. According to investigators, Sarah recorded Jorge's cries, then left him inside the suitcase overnight. She didn't call for help until the next afternoon. Sarah Boone was taken into custody and charged in connection to the incident. Her legal team has requested mental health evaluations, and the case has been delayed several times since 2020. This is a case where technology didn't just record what happened, it revealed a side of the story that would have otherwise stayed hidden. This is the case of Sarah Boone, a woman who claimed her boyfriend's passing was a tragic accident, but her own cell phone told a completely different story. A Florida woman, Sarah Boone, was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole after being found guilty in connection with the 2020 passing of her boyfriend, Jorge Torres Jr., whom she left zipped inside a suitcase overnight. The incident occurred on February 23, 2020, at the couple's home in Winter Park, Florida. According to investigators, Boone and Torres had been drinking heavily that night when Boone suggested they play a game of hide-and-seek. At some point, Torres ended up inside a blue suitcase, and Boone zipped it closed.
You're despicable.
How am I despicable? I'm not even doing anything.
Leave me alone.
Okay.
You're not gonna remember shit. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm not doing nothing right now.
Get away from me. Get away from me.
I'm not doing nothing to you.
You do everything to me all the time. All the time. Heartache and pain is what you cause me. Heartache and pain.
How's that?
Keep going. I don't love you. I don't like you. I don't want to be with you.
For everything you've done to me.
Sarah.
For everything you've done to me.
Sarah.
Fuck you.
Sarah.
Fuck you.
Sarah.
Stupid.
Sarah.
That's my name. Don't wear it up.
Sarah. I can't fucking breathe, babe. Seriously.
Yeah, that's when you do when you choke me.
Sarah.
Boone initially told authorities that she believed Torres would be able to get out on his own and claimed she passed out after going upstairs to sleep. When she woke up the next morning and found him unresponsive in the suitcase, she called 911.
We were drinking, we had a bottle of wine last night. Okay. So then it's like, we decided to play hide and seek, right? Okay. So he gets in the suitcase. I fell asleep.
Okay.
Forgetting that he was
So
in
you
the
guys
suitcase.
were playing the hide and go seek.
Yes.
And at some point you put him in the suitcase?
No, he got in the suitcase. So he thought it would be funny to be put in the suitcase. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to joke with you and I'll zip you up and make him, you know, squirm a little bit, whatever it is. Mm-hmm. But then I fell asleep. Mm-hmm. I tried giving him CPR. The problem is I fell asleep. I fell asleep.
When did you do CPR?
This morning, when I found him.
Before you called?
Yes!
It's 1 o'clock right now.
I tried. I was awake, but I actually got out of the bed at like 12:30ish, whatever. So I came downstairs, and I was like, oh, he's in the suitcase still. And that's when I found him, and I took him out. I tried doing CPR, and then I called him, and then I called you guys.
So you were playing, and who zipped him up?
I did, but then I fell asleep.
Okay, you're okay. I wasn't here. I'm just trying to figure out what happened.
I fell asleep, so I don't know if he suffocated or like had an aneurysm or a heart attack or what.
What kind of medical conditions does he have?
None that I know of.
Nothing that you know of.
None
you
that I
didn't take
know
any
of.
medicine
No,
last night?
no.
No medicine.
All we had was a bottle of wine. Literally, just a bottle of wine.
Okay.
Doing puzzle artwork. Then we decided to play hide and seek. That's all that happened.
Okay.
So I don't know if he had a heart attack or what in there. Like, I don't know what happened.
First responders arrived and confirmed that Torres had passed away. During the investigation, detectives found 2 disturbing videos on Boone's phone that contradicted her initial statements.
Also in the video, you can't see any holes. There's nowhere in that where the zipper separates and you can see a hole. If there's a hole, he's pushing on it, begging you to get out. We should probably see that hole.
He essentially would have been able to get out.
Yeah.
Alcohol. Based off what you're telling us, he should have been able to get out.
Okay.
But the video shows him attempting to get out, begging to get out, and he can't. So that's just what we're trying to figure out. I don't know if maybe you had too much to drink, you zipped it up all the way, and then, you know...
I did not zip it up all the way.
Okay, well...
I did not zip it up all the way. This is horrific, okay? Horrific.
It is terrible.
Yeah, so
horrific. I don't think I'll ever be right because of this. Ever be right. I didn't mean to leave him there. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
You got up and walked away. How is that not intentionally leaving him there?
Because I'm looking at the hole knowing that it's there. He'll get out no problem. Because you don't...
Then he doesn't, but you don't go check on him. You say you're up for 30 minutes and he doesn't come up. You don't go down and check on him?
I'm in the bed.
You even moved.
And so off.
You admit to moving the suitcase like over. So
You roll it.
You roll it out. Like it's not like
I didn't want it to be like that. Don't.
you didn't want him to be upside down. How do you even get upside down?
Right. You guys are killing me right now. I promise you, on my son's life, it was not intentional. I promise you, on Lucas's life, it was not intentional.
I don't know you. I can't say I know anything about you. I don't know what would be a true statement, what would not. I mean, you're promising on your son's life, that's fine.
That's how much it means.
Sorry.
That's how much that's how much it means.
Okay.
I hope you take that to heart.
Boone was taken into custody and charged accordingly. During her pre-trial phase, she changed legal representation multiple times, reportedly going through at least 8 different attorneys. She also rejected a 15-year plea deal offered by prosecutors, maintaining that she was not responsible for the outcome. Boone claimed that she had been in a difficult and unhealthy relationship with Torres and insisted that she never intended to cause harm. Her legal team argued that she had experienced fear and emotional pressure throughout their time together. However, the prosecution focused on Boone's choices during and after the incident, especially the videos, which showed a clear lack of concern for Torres's well-being. They argued that Boone consciously left him inside the suitcase and chose not to call for help until the following day. One of the most pivotal and tense moments in Sarah Boone's trial came when prosecutors asked her to demonstrate how Jorge Torres ended up inside the suitcase. She was surprised, but complied. Under direct questioning, she was asked to show how Torres got in and whether it would have been physically possible for him to zip himself inside without help.
Ms. Boone, can you demonstrate for the jury where Mr. Torres' head was and how his body was positioned in the suitcase, if you don't mind?
His back was this way and his head was here.
All right, and then is it fair to say his feet are kind of down here, which would be the front left corner from their perspective in the jury box?
Yes.
And then his knees are kind of tucked up towards his face?
If I remember correctly, yes, that's the position.
Okay. All right. Can you help me understand how it was that you zipped it shut? Can you show us where you say you left an opening that his hand got out of?
Would it be easier to put it on here?
I didn't want to make you go down there. If you're happy doing that, I'll let you.
Hold up. Does she need to be wearing gloves?
Yes.
Agreed. If she's going to be manipulating it.
What do you want her to do? Just demonstrate how she zipped it shut.
This was up here. This was not this hard either. This was like here.
Okay. About right there, ma'am?
Sure.
I assume this one was much closer. It's not over there? Where do you
You asked me where I zipped it.
when you say that it was zipped shut, show us.
Are you talking about how I zipped it or?
When you're done zipping
Like
it
a
shut
hole.
and he's inside of it, where are the zipper components?
Just tell me what's that up.
I mean, it was the corner. I mean, it's the corner was kind of open. I mean, it's not. Yes, this one was on the bench. From what I can remember. That's how he was coming with his hand out. It was like this from the corner part.
Okay.
Boone explained that the suitcase was large enough for Torres to enter on his own and that he climbed in voluntarily during a drunken, playful moment. However, prosecutors questioned this explanation, citing the position in which Torres was found. folded in a way that indicated restricted space and movement, likely making it impossible for him to get out on his own. As Boone demonstrated how she zipped the suitcase, courtroom observers noted her calm and composed demeanor, which some described as indifferent. Prosecutors used this moment to reinforce the idea that sealing someone completely inside a suitcase, with no access to air or help, was not something that could simply be brushed off as unintentional.
All right, and so it ends in hide and seek after arts and puzzles, correct? He says, tag, you're it, but you run and go upstairs and hide, right?
Yes.
So does that mean he's it and he's supposed to come find you?
No.
Okay. So you both hide?
No.
Okay. How does this work?
I don't know how to tell you.
Okay.
I was it, and I went and hid.
I mean, my understanding of the rules of hide and seek is one person will be it, cover his or her eyes and count to like 20 and then go find the person that's hiding. Is that your familiarity with the rules too, or do you guys have house rules?
I understand how the
Okay.
hide and seek
So
works.
explain to me, what was your expectation? You go up to the shower, were you expecting him to come find you?
I was.
Okay. And after a while, he did not come find you.
Yes.
And that's when you return downstairs.
Correct.
And because of the way your townhouse is set up, you can kind of see over where the suitcase is and that he's trying to hide in there, but it's not successfully hidden just yet.
I mean, yes, you have to come down a good ways in order to be able to
Right.
do that.
Right. But you saw, you testified those before you got to the bottom.
Yes.
All right. And then you come over there and thinking that it's funny, you zip him shut, correct?
Yes, we both thought it was funny.
Okay. So once he was zipped into there, there's some amount of time, but you don't remember specifically before you start taking the 2-minute video, correct?
Yes.
And then you take the second video and you go upstairs and go to bed, correct?
I apparently went upstairs and I used the phone to make a phone call,
Okay.
and then I fell asleep.
All right. And at the point in time when you left and went upstairs, he was still inside the suitcase, correct?
Correct.
Was he still asking for you and calling your name?
No, that I can recall.
Did you say shh to him again?
I don't remember.
Did you tell him that this was his problem and it's on you again?
Don't remember.
Did you do anything to help him escape from the predicament that you zipped him up in?
No.
No other questions?
Medical experts later testified that the condition in which Torres was found, along with the physical markings, made Boone's version of events hard to believe. The demonstration became a key moment in the trial, showing not only the sequence of events, but also the conscious decisions Boone made throughout the night. On October 25, 2024, a jury found Sarah Boone responsible for Torres's death after less than 90 minutes of deliberation.
Members of our jury, good evening. I understand that you've come to a verdict in this case.
Yes.
If you could please hand the verdict form to the deputy, please. Thank you, sir. Madam Clerk, if you could please publish the verdict.
In the Circuit Court of the 9th Judicial Circuit in Orange County, Florida, case number 2020-CF2603, the State of Florida versus Sarah Boone. Verdict. We, the jury, find the defendant guilty of murder in the second degree as charged in the information. So say we all, dated at Orlando, Orange County, Florida, on this 25th day of October 2024. The form has been signed by the foreperson.
Madam Clerk, please poll our jury.
Juror seat number 1, is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes, it is.
Juror seat number 2, is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes, it is.
Juror seat number 3, is this your true and correct verdict? Juror seat number 4, is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Juror seat number 5, is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Juror seat number 6, is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes, ma'am.
On December 2, 2024, she was formally sentenced to life in prison without parole by Circuit Judge Michael Kranick. Members of Torres's family gave heartfelt impact statements, describing the emotional toll of losing him. His mother shared that she still looks out the window sometimes, hoping to see him walk through the door.
He was a good son. He wasn't perfect, but he was a good son. And every time that he come here, every time, he just stand in that wall and he said, Mom, Mom, I love you. Mom, I love you. I say, I love you, love. And they come and give me a hug. And he look at his father and he said, Pop, you're my hero. You're my hero. He was a father. He was my son. He was an uncle. He was a cousin. And he was a friend. And he was a nephew. She don't kill only my son. I feel sad for her. I don't feel sorry. I feel sad. And I don't hate her. Really, I don't. I don't have that in my heart. I never hate nobody.
Judge Kranick stated that the nature of the incident, Boone's lack of response, and the behavior shown in the video warranted the maximum sentence.
Court pronounces sentence as follows. Ms. Boone, court sentences you to life in the Department of Corrections, with credit time served that Madam Clerk will provide to you momentarily. There are also court costs and costs of prosecution, which Madam Clerk will give you the totals of momentarily. Due to the court levying a life sentence, the court is inclined to liquidate those to a civil judgment unless I hear opposition from the state.
The case received national attention due to the unusual nature of the situation and the disturbing video evidence. While Boone claimed it was all a terrible mistake or the result of alcohol and poor judgment, the court ultimately ruled otherwise. In the end, the case is a reminder of how quickly things can escalate in a volatile relationship, especially when substances, poor decision-making, and emotional conflict are involved. Sarah Boone is now serving a life sentence, while the family of Jorge Torres Jr. continues to grieve a loss that changed their lives forever. Do you believe this was a harmless mistake, or did she intentionally leave him in there, knowing what would happen? Drop your thoughts in the comments. This is a case that deserves real discussion. If you made it this far, don't stop now. Click the next video on your screen and keep supporting the channel. Every view helps us bring more stories that make you think, question, and uncover the truth.